Hi children, this is Lakshmi Arvinda. Today we are going to see about the rational numbers. Part 2. Actually, in a part 1 we already discussed about what are the rational numbers and what all the properties satisfied by the rational numbers: addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, and how to do addition of the rational numbers, division, subtraction and multiplication of the rational numbers in the last part. And based on that thing, how to perform the sums, means how to do the sums and all. Now in this session we are going to see the rational numbers, mainly two parts. One is how to represent rational numbers on the number line, and how to insert rational numbers between two rational numbers. So first we will see representation of rational numbers on the number line. Here already we know the different number lines, children. One is a natural number line, whole number line and integer number line. Whenever we'll see the natural number line, here we will be having it will start from the 1 and 2 3 4 and only one side, right side, it will extend indefinitely. There will be no end, and each and every unit there will be a proper whole unit. And if you'll go for the whole numbers, it will start from the 0 and 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and so on. And if you'll go for the integers, here we can see both the sides line will get extend. One side will be negative numbers, one side will be positive numbers. So both the sides the number will be extended. Whenever we'll come for the rational numbers, here we can see parts, means each and every unit again we have to divide into different parts, and then we can represent that rational numbers. How we can do that, with the example I'll show you. Whenever we are representing a rational numbers, first draw a integer number line where you can see 0, the origin in the middle, and the right side positive numbers and the left side negative numbers. And each and every unit should be divided into parts. How many parts means based on the denominator. For example, if the denominator is 5, then the each and every unit should be divided into 5 parts. If the denominator is 6, then each and every unit should be divided into 6 parts. Now we will see one of the example. Here 4 by 3, 5 by 3, 6 by 3, 7 by 3 and so on. So here we can observe that all the denominators are 3. So each and every unit should be divided into 3 parts. Okay. So if we are having all the denominators are same, children, we can represent all the numbers on the same number line. Even if the denominators are different, we can represent on the same number line by using some other procedure, but that is not there for you in this year. So whenever we will get, if you will get anywhere to represent the rational numbers with the different denominators on the same number line, first convert the rational numbers into the same denominator by taking the LCM. I already told you how to convert that and all. So convert that, then you represent on the number line. Okay. Now if we'll see here, there is no issues like that. Here we are having the same denominators, all are 3. So each and every unit should be divided into 3 parts. Next, all are positive numbers. If it is a positive, we have to move towards the positive. If it is a negative, we have to move towards the negative. So now take the first number line, first number 4 by 3. If we'll take 4 by 3, here we can observe that is a positive number. So we have to start from the origin, and from the origin 4 steps. Based on the numerator, 4 steps we have to move. 1, 2, 3, 4 steps. After moving the 4 steps, that is our number, rational number 4 by 3. If it is a 5 by 3, again it's a positive number. So where we have to start means always again we have to go for the origin. Again from the 0, how many parts we have to consider means 5 parts. Okay, not a unit, children. Each and every unit should be divided based on the denominator. Then after, now we have to consider the parts. So 5 parts we have to take. So if we'll take all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parts. So this is our rational number 5 by 3. Now in the same way 6 by 3, 7 by 3. Okay children. Now we will see one more example here. If a rational number is having the denominator as 8, then how many parts we have to divide each and every unit it into 8 parts. So here is one of the example where I divided one unit into 8 parts. Okay. Next children, finding a rational numbers between two numbers or else inserting a rational number between two rational numbers. Here we are having different methods. Okay, whenever we will see the first method, a simple method is adding both the numbers and dividing with the 2. Very easy. Adding both the numbers and dividing with the 2. For example, if I want to insert one rational number between 3 and 4, then I will add 3 plus 4 divided by 2. Then 7 by 2 is the rational number between 3 and 4. And one more way, for example, I am having two rational numbers and having the same denominator. Then that way, based on the numerator, we can insert. For example, here 3 by 20 and 9 by 20 it is there. So we are having the same denominator. So for the numerators 3 and 9, in between how many numbers are there? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can take 4 by 20, 5 by 20, 6 by 20, 7 by 20, 8 by 20 as a rational numbers between 3 by 20 and 9 by 20. And if we are having one number is like a positive and one number is like a negative, that time also we can take based on the like integer number line. For example, here we are having minus 3 by 20 and 3 by 20. So both the denominators are same, no issue. Now come for the numerator. One is minus 3 and one is plus 3. So from minus 3 to plus 3, what and all integers will come? Minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2. So we can take that all integers with the denominator 20 as a rational numbers between the two numbers. Like minus 2 by 20, comma minus 1 by 20, 0 by 20, 1 by 20 and 2 by 20, etc. Now one more way, one more method we are having. What is that means? If 3 by 20, we can 9 by 20 it is there. 3 by 20 we can write as a 30 by 200. Both numerator and denominator we can multiply with the 10, then we will get 30 by 200. And 9 by 20 we can write as a 90 by 200. Thus, rational numbers between the two means now we will get, for example, 3 by 20, 9 by 20, only we will get 5. But if we take that equivalent fractions, that is 9 by 90 by 20, 30 by 200 and 90 by 200, now the difference between the numerators 30 and 90 will be more, children. Means how many rational numbers, if you want, that many we can insert by in that way. Here if you will see 30 by 30 and 90 in between rational numbers means 31 by 200, 32 by 200, 33 by 200, 34 by 200 and so on till 89 by 200 we can take as a rational numbers between the two numbers. Next, finding a rational numbers between the two rational numbers with the different denominators. For example, if we till now here and all we discussed with the rational numbers which they are having a same denominator. For example, if we are having a rational numbers which are having the different denominators, that time what we have to do means first we have to convert it into a same denominator by taking the LCM. That conversion you already know. So first we have to convert. For example, minus 1 by 3 and 5 by 9 it is there. So which are both are having different denominators. So one is 3, one is 9. So first convert it into same denominator. Like minus 1 by 3, if I want to convert it as a 9 as the denominator, I have to multiply with 3 by 3. After multiplication, I will get minus 3 by 9. Now minus 3 by 9 and 5 by 9. In between what and all it is there? One is negative and one is positive. Both are having the same denominator. No issue with the denominator. Now consider the numerator. Minus 3 and 5. So minus 2, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. This and all will come between them. minus 3 and 5. Next, one more example children. Here little bit big procedure. If we are having the two numbers, and how we can find in between them particular number of rational numbers. For example, if I'll ask 4 only. Now how to find? See, 2 by 3 and 5 by 6 it is there. If you'll observe, both are having the different denominators. So first I am converting it into same denominators. After converting it into a same denominators by taking the LCM, here 5 by 6 same way, 2 by 3 if we will multiply with the 2 by 2, we will get the 6 as a denominator. So we will get now 4 by 6 and 5 by 6. Now how many I want to insert? 4 rational numbers I have to insert. Means 4 rational numbers I have to find. So what I will do means both the rational numbers 4 by 6 and 5 by 6 I will multiply with 4 plus 1, that is 5. If I will multiply like that, 4 into 5 by 6 into 5, we will get 20 by 30. Then 5 by 6, if I will multiply with 5 by 5, 5 into 5 by 6 into 5, then I will get 25 by 30. Now, I can take both the we can observe both the denominators are same and the difference between the numerators is 4. So, all that 4 we can take as a rational numbers between the two numbers, that is 21 by 30, 22 by 30, 23 by 30 and 24 by 30. Okay, these are the reduced forms of that rational numbers. Next children, here we can see exercise 2.2. First question, represent these numbers on the number line. Here one I did, one is a homework for you. First question, 7 by 4. So, here if you will observe, what is the denominator? The denominator is 4. So, how many parts we have to make it into, make one unit? 4 parts we have to make. Each and every unit should be partitioned into 4 parts. So, now we can observe each and every unit I partition means I made parts as a 4 parts. I divided it into. Now, the numerator is 7. So, the 7 numerator means I have to consider 7 parts. So start from the origin. Now count 7. 1, 2, now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So here is our rational number 7 by 4 on the number line. Next. Here if we will see, represent minus 2 by 11, minus 5 by 11, minus 9 by 11 on the number line. Here if we will see, all the numbers are having the same denominator, that is 11, and all are negative. So no need to go for the positive side at all. Only we want to work on the left side. So I am taking only one unit, that is 0 to 1. That unit I am dividing into how many parts we have to divide? 11 parts, because the denominator is 11. Now after dividing it into 11 parts, now we will represent that first one is minus 2 by 11. So first consider minus 2 by 11 means 2 parts. As a numerator we have to consider 2 parts left side. So 1 and 2. This is our minus 2 by 11. Next minus 5 by 11. Again we have to come back to the origin children. Don't keep it in your mind. Again from the origin minus 5 means left side 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is our rational number. Next one is 9. Now again from the 0, 9 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is our third rational number. Okay children. Next one. Write 5 rational numbers less than 2. Less than 2 means so many numbers will come now children. 1, 0 and so many. What and all will come we can write. So I am writing here 1, 1 by 2, 0, minus 1 by 2, minus 1, minus 3 by 2. Even if you want children, less than 2 means 1, 2, even whole numbers also you can write in a rational number form P by Q by taking the denominator as 1. So we can write that whole numbers like a 1, 2 minus 2 minus 3 by 1 minus 4 by 1, that and all also as a rational numbers less than 2. Okay, any 5 if you'll write is enough. Next one is find 10 rational numbers between minus 2 by 5 and 1 by 2. Now we have to insert 10 rational numbers between minus 2 by 5 and 1 by 2. One is negative and one is positive and having the different denominators. So first I will convert the denominators as a same by taking the LCM, or else directly we can do. The first number is having 5 as a denominator. The second rational number is having 2 as a denominator. So first rational number multiply with the second rational number denominator, minus 2 by 5 into 2 by 2. We will get minus 4 by 10. Now 1 by 2 into 5 by 5. First rational number denominator. Now we will get 5 by 10. Now we are having the same denominator, and the numerators if we will take children, minus 4 and 5. So how many numbers are there between minus 4 and 5? That is minus 3 by 10, minus 2 by 10, minus 1 by 10, 0, 1 by 10, 2 by 10, 3 by 10, 4 by 10, 2 by 4 by 10 is the last. But we want 10 to insert, but we got only 8. So in this only 2 rational numbers, again I am just simplifying and I am writing as 2 by 5 and 1 by 5. That also will come in between the minus 4 by 10 and 5 by 10. Next, one more question. Find 5 rational numbers between 2 by 3 and 4 by 5. Now first we will take what are the given rational numbers 2 by 3 and 4 by 5. If you'll observe, both the rational numbers are having the different denominators. So first we have to convert it into same denominators. After converting into same denominators, 2 by 3 into 5 by 5, 4 by 5 into 3 by 3, we will get 10 by 15 and 12 by 15. Here, if we'll see the denominators are same, but the numerators 10 and 12 is having the difference only 1. Means we will get 11 by 15 only. Now what we have to do means we have to take the equivalent rational numbers for these two. By that way we will insert the numbers. So how we will take the equivalent rational numbers means here we want to insert 5, no? So I will multiply with 5 plus 1. Both numerator and denominator for both the rational numbers. Here if we will see 10 by 15 into 6 by 6, comma 12 by 15 into 6 by 6. Now if we will multiply 60 by 90, comma 72 by 90. Now we are having a lot of difference between the numerators, no? That and all we can take as a rational numbers between the two. That is 61 by 90, 62 by 90, 63 by 90, 64 by 90, 65 by 90 and so on. I want only 5, so I wrote 5. Even if I want many also I can write in the same way. That's it children. Here is your practice time. Please do it and send me back within a week. Okay. Thank you. Keep learning. Lakshmi Aravinda. Stay safe. Stay well.